Hello everyone, my name is Kane and welcome back to more The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we started the romance route, I guess. And hung out with Kurara, saw her her endings for that, and now we're moving on, I guess. So yeah, I don't regret it. I was just being true to my feelings. If doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice, then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful. It felt like a sense of mourning was for lost love. Am I stupid? Lost love? Why am I acting like a victim? Maybe I'll just get up and go to the cafeteria.
Huh?
Caught a glimpse of the projector Kurara had left in my room. I watched another movie on my own. It was one I'd already seen with Kurara. It made me think about my time with her. Kurara smiled during the scene, sniffled, clicked, tilted, clapped. In this scene, We've hit day 50. There was also no commander or fights on day 48 like there was in the endings.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. Say it was a multiple 5, but I wasn't going to be having a meeting with Moko. She showed up in my room last night and politely let me know. The reason? There was no ongoing romance for us to discuss. Fair enough. Basically, I didn't have any real plans for the day. Decided to go to the cafeteria to feed myself. When? Hi.
Oh.
I suddenly bumped into Kurara. You doing okay?
Ew, you're such a brat.
What do you mean? I was happy to see her. She was her usual self. Of course, she's probably trying to act that way out of consideration for my feelings, but still.
What about you?
What do you mean?
Have you been good? You're not binging over me, are you? I'm asking you if you're going to be able to be normal about this.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel anything. But I guess somehow. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time.
The answer pisses me off in its own special way, honestly.
Hey!
What do you want?
I was going to give you some encouragement if you seemed like you were going through it worse than I was. I was going to tell you not to worry about me. And to just keep going and to give your time with Kyoshika a fair shot. I'm not going to do this for Kyoshika, obviously. I'd be embarrassed if I ever liked you if you're the kind of aide that would make her deal with your baggage. But I guess I didn't need to worry about that. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing, as this makes you more of a growth virgin. Anyway, you're going to eat, right? I'll join you. As a friend, of course.
Kyoshika chapter will begin tomorrow. Oh god. I don't know if I'm excited about that, to be honest with you, considering it's Kyoshika of all people. Kyoshika is curious.
Get prepared. Be ready.
Shut up, Egg. The Kyoshika chapter begins today. Kyoshika will be making her move from now on until day 75. 75 days isn't very long. That's what I thought at first, but now I realize it's not about the length of time. I wasn't paid for Kurara, but I feel like I got something so important out of such a short period of time. Whether the chips may fall, I'm sure I'll get to enjoy valuable time with Kyoshika too. Couldn't quite find my footing with Kurara at times, but I'm gonna learn more from that experience and completely immerse myself in me and Kyoshika where she's at. Steal myself as a firm reminder. Why are we already here? I thought I was stealed until... Well, that was fast. Great! Kyoshika had asked me out to the leisure lounge and suddenly I was in an unexpected situation. What's going on here? Well, I do have one request.
Oh.
Could you help me apply my... Okay. I knew you were weird. But we're indoors. Oh, you're right. I really messed this one up.
Oh.
With that out of the way. Phew. Oh my, I'm feeling rather cold now. You haven't even been in the pool yet.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. This idiot. My body is cold even without going in the water. Well, one just never cease. It's not that weird. Maybe we should switch gears and get you in some warm clothes. No, my plans will be ruined. Your plans? I mean, my plans for a pool tournament. I think she's losing it.
Oh.
Anyway, I was hoping you'd lend me something to wear to talk to me. Huh? But don't you have your own clothes? Maybe you'll become with hypothermia. We've barely even begun the episode and I'm already exhausted. I solely wish I had a nice jacket to keep me warm like the one you have on. I will give him... Takumi has a nice jacket. I will give him that. As a person who loves wearing jackets, I gotta say, Takami's jacket, not bad. But please.
Hey!
Oh, I got it. For whatever reason, it seemed like if I didn't give her my jacket, we were going to be doing this for a while. Gave up and handed her. Now I can do the thing. What thing? I'm just talking to myself. Oh no. I was kind of hoping that Tsubasa would be next and that Kyoshika would be the final boss because of being Kyoshika. But Lord Almighty.
Well,
Well,
What are you doing?
did I make your heart skip?
Thank you, Kyoshika.
I guess I wasn't really thinking about it like that.
Thank you, Megadori.
You can have this back then.
Are you sure? Aren't you cold?
Actually, I was never cold to begin with. I just thought maybe you'd be into that kind of thing.
Hey!
Oh,
Bringing you to the pool, asking you to put sunscreen on me, all of it, I did just because I thought you'd like it, so talk to me.
It's gonna be a long 25 days, isn't it? What kind of guy do you take me for?
How could everything go so catastrophically wrong? It always works.
Oh, it's gonna be a long 25 days.
Especially a massive nosebleed from sheer excitement.
Have you ever dated anyone before, Kyoshika?
I'm ashamed to admit, but no, you're the first man I've ever fight for.
The way you put that leaves me with some questions, but more importantly, I understand something now. Without any practical experience, Kyoshika turned to romance manga for advice. In the end, all it did was confuse me and make the whole thing feel disappointing. And that's how we got here.
Huh?
I might not know what I'm talking about, but it might be a little early in the relationship for this kind of dating. How do I put this? Shouldn't we just start by getting to know each other?
Getting to know each other?
huh.
Of course, I'm sure I've seen that in manga too.
Just forget about manga for a second. Decided to take another crack at it tomorrow. It was off to a slow start. This is gonna be an interesting couple days.
Prepare. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. The Kyoshika chapter really begins today. It said yesterday didn't count. Sorry, today Kyoshika and I would be... Maybe that was laying on a little thick, but... Okay. Back to your
Well
room.
then, today I'd like to show you my morning routine.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
The first thing I do after waking up is check on the holy Jumanji sword.
I'm sure you do.
She got rusty once after I used her a lot before bed, so this has become a crucial part of my day.
What do you mean by that?
Let's see. How are we doing today, holy Jumanji sword? Very nice. You have a wonderful shine today. The next thing I do is...
Wait, why are you telling me that? Oh, Kyoshika. Kyoshika invited me to her room first thing in the morning and launched straight into whatever this was.
You said your stuff yesterday telling me when you get to know each other. I asked Lady Kara what I should do, and she told me that showing you my morning routine would be the best way to do that.
Hey!
I see. I understood how we got here. Made sense, but it was all wrong from top to bottom. Clearly, I'd have to take the lead here. This is cool and all, but we should really get to the core of what makes you who you are. Why don't you tell me about your past, for example? What was life like for you before you went to second to last Defense Academy?
I suppose that approach would work for getting to know each other too.
I think this is the more normal way, actually.
Before now, I was training in martial arts with my master in the forest deep in the complex.
The master?
Yes, my grandfather. He was a parental figure to me, but also a truly strange person. He did everything in his power to avoid contact with the world and dedicated himself solely to training his body and mind. I was trained so that I could accompany him in his pursuit.
What kind of training did you do?
Oh, the usual. Firing off 10,000 daily punches, breathing really hard to the goals until they exploded.
That's the usual. Somehow it all added up. Her somewhat off-kilter nature and fundamentally naive personality must have been a result of her life of training.
I had so much fun training every day. I look forward to facing each challenge and improving my abilities day by day. But such a life is not without its problems. As is inevitable after being with the master who so despises everyday existence, I was raised utterly ignorant of the ways of the world. I've managed to overcome that now, but I'm so ashamed of just how clueless I used to be.
Honestly, she's pretty clueless even now. But even if Kyoshika is ashamed of how clueless to the real world she used to be, I shudder imagine how bad it was. Anyway, I was so naive. For example, the first time I heard the word titular, I was completely appalled by its filthiness. It would She's really an interesting one, I'll give her that.
Hey!
You think everything's dirty, don't you? My master realized I was in trouble, so he started going out to the village to buy me manga. He made it worse. Ever since, I've learned a lot about the word through manga. Honestly, to me, manga's the Bible that guides me through life. I see. So that's why you're so influenced by manga. I've never spoken to people my age until I got here, but thanks to manga, making small talk was simple. I'm totally fine. Thank goodness for manga. Kyoshika never interacted with people her own age before she got here. She smiled about like it was nothing to worry about. Or maybe like she didn't know it was something to worry about. But to me, there was something sad about that overly innocent grin. She's,
Prepare. Be ready to
Shut up, Egg. I've got bigger things on my mind.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sword
I
Tail.
can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3.
Now
4.
we're just training.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Phew, I'm exhausted. Same, but we haven't had any fights recently, so it feels good to work up a sweat. Then I'm glad I invite you to join me. Why are we working up a good sweat anyway, you ask? Huh? Training? Why? I want you to see the good in me, so I thought we should train together. Each swing of the sword reveals the way of life of the wielder. What better way to get to know me? Besides, if the date doubles as a training session, we'll be killing two birds with one stone. Thank you, Kyoshika. That's why. I wasn't able to discern how she lived life from the swing of her sword, but this was definitely the most comfortable I'd felt with Kyoshika in our time together so far. At the very least, it was a big step up from the last 2 days. You're so right. Huh? Who are you talking to? Oh, apologies. The Holy Jumonji sword told me my idea was a good one. You can't hear her, can you? I think you're the only one who can, Kyoshika. Do you really hear a voice coming out of that sword anyway? Naturally, the Holy Jumonji sword is my friend. I was pretty sure Kyoshika wasn't running a long con pretending she could hear her sword. But that didn't mean I completely believed her either. Would you mind telling me a bit more about her? The Holy Jumonji sword, I mean. Like, maybe about your relationship or why you can hear her? Not a problem. But where to begin? Is it a long story? It might be a little long, but certainly shorter than 100 chapters.
Hey!
I sure hope so. I'll try to make it short. The Holy Jumonji sword and I have been together for as long as I can remember. But I couldn't always hear her voice. She started speaking to me about 3 years ago. It was shortly after my master passed away. Huh? Passed away? Your master, your grandpa, he's... Yes, he is well and truly dead. But there's no need to mourn. After all, he was over 100 years old when he passed. I felt admiration more than I did sorrow after his death. Alright. But even if I wasn't sad, I was lonely. I chose to continue my training even after his death, but doing everything on my own was terribly, terribly lonely. It was around then that the Holy Jumonji sword began to speak to me. She said, Kyoshika, you're not alone. I'm here with you. After that, so long as I did it with the Holy Jumonji sword, I could do training that I'd struggled with before. Well, now this is just suppressing. Because this just tells me that the only reason the Holy Jumonji sword talks to her is because it's literally just her going insane. She had gone so long without interaction with other people that her mind just made the sword start talking. And that's essentially the story of how she started talking to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. Oh, it's nothing, don't even mention it. I'm not really holding on to any sad memories now. Besides, every protagonist needs a little tragedy in their backstory to give them depth. I see. I thought Kyoshika talking to her sword was kind of cringe, but everyone has a backstory. Consider this a lesson in not making snap judgments. But it's so strange. What is it? The Holy Jumonji sword is always positive when it comes to me, but she doesn't seem to think very highly of you, Sir Takumi. What? Yesterday she told me you need to ditch this unkissable virgin loser.
Hey!
Still, this was kind of nice. I'm starting to think that wasn't the sword and it was Kurara.
talking about memories after working up a sweat during training. Would you mind if we did this again tomorrow?
No, not at all. And so my new routine for the Kyoshika chapter is set. Do I really get... Stop it! I'm starting to think that your sword just has Kurara's voice in it.
Prepare. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sword.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Put your back into it.
Yes,
Maggot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're a quick learner, says Hakami. You improve with every bit of feedback, so I end up commenting on everything.
No way, I'm struggling just to keep up.
By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask.
Huh?
Why so formal about it? Fire away.
Do you have a favorite manga?
Okay, there we go. Is that it?
Oh,
It is of great importance to me. You hear all the time about couples who get together but fall apart because they have different values, right? What if I end up with you and we meet at a disastrous end because of our manga preferences? The idea terrifies me.
I've never heard of a couple breaking up over a taste in manga, but... Well, maybe anything is possible in this world.
Huh?
I like the usual stuff. Whatever's trending is usually interesting to me, so I guess I like popular ones. I always read the ones everyone was reading as a kid, too.
Then you must have read that one too.
Which one?
The famous one where the boy with a tail collects 7 mysterious balls.
Oh, totally. You mean Dragon Ball? But why didn't you just say the title? I know why she wouldn't say the title, and I'm just sticking my fingers into my eyes because I know why she wouldn't say the title.
I like it so much I dare not mention its name.
No, I know why you don't.
That might still be its great name if I do.
Okay. She's got that super fan mentality. Back on topic, I like to pretty well myself.
Phew, that's a relief. If you were a hater, we would have butted heads for sure.
huh.
Now I can be at ease as we come together as one. No, I should say that because I'm fated to be with you. It's inevitable that our tastes would be in sync.
Okay.
Huh?
Does anyone even hate that manga?
They do indeed. Frankly, the Holy Jumanji Sword hates all shonen manga, the greats included. She says that erotic, grotesque underground stuff where anything goes is superior. So it's partially, I wish she'd be more honest with herself.
I guess not even imaginary friends agree with you on everything.
But I told you, you can't say stuff like that.
Hey!
What'd she say?
Well, she said you have bad taste in manga and bad taste in...
Damn.
Throw that damn sword away. No, I'm not mad. I just
You just...
I just think maybe you should pawn off that hunk of junk.
I knew you were mad.
Get rid of the sword. That stupid sword is causing too many issues. Shut up, Siri. We have a bigger issue.
It's
Okay.
been a hot minute, Takumi Boo!
Teacher Moko, everything's going
Are you
wrong.
enjoying your fling with Kyoshika?
I don't know. I am, but honestly, it doesn't really feel like a fling. It's more like an extended friendship, even more than it did with Kurara. And it kind of feels like it might just stay that way.
I see.
Ah.
What do you mean by that?
Talk me too. I'm not saying I've noticed a change in you that you... I'm not saying I've noticed a change in you that you haven't picked up on yet. But you know what they say. Love finds you when you least expect it. I recommend you ever forget this little saying from generations past. So you won't be surprised when you fall head first in love.
Sure, but I don't think I'll be needing it. Shut up, Egg.
1, 2,
2, 3, 4.
One,
1,
two,
2,
three,
3,
four.
4.
Very good. Thou shineth so bright, Sir Takumi.
You can just talk normally.
Thanks, Kyoshika.
1,
2, 3, 4.
One,
1,
two,
2,
three,
3,
four.
4.
That was a fine workout.
Yeah, starting to get used to this routine. Guess I was itching to get some exercise.
Huh.
Ha, that's wonderful. Hey, you mustn't say something so foul.
What'd she say?
Oh.
Apologies, I did not utter such filth.
Hey!
What kind of filth would make Kyoshika headset hate? Why does the Holy Jomoji sword hate me so much anyway?
I have asked, but she will not tell. But she's held a grudge against you ever since the start of this game. I believe she might think that you're not worthy of being my destined love, Sir Takumi.
I see now. That definitely makes sense. From the sword's point of view, the girl she's been with for years and years is suddenly claiming she's destined to be with some guy who showed up out of nowhere. And see why she wouldn't be amused. But I'm not amused either. Why is she assuming I'm not... At least get to know me first before judging. Wait, why do I have this want the sword's validation? The sword is becoming its own character. I don't care what the Holy Jumonji sword has to say about how worthy I am. You know what they say? Love finds you when you least expect it. This stupid sword is mocking me. Fox, talk to me. Are you alive? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. About me? Well, oh my. I was so very delighted. Maybe I already have feelings for Kyoshika. No, there's no way. She's funny.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. It's already been 6 days since the Kyoshika chapter began. It's going to last until day 75, so there's still around 20 days left. There's no rush to figure anything out. No one was pressuring me, but I felt the need to reassure myself. Here we go.
Intrigue defense.
So begins a battle to death with the fate of Earth hanging in the balance. Such a 180 from this romance game, I'm almost dizzy. Everyone here, let's get a show on the road.
I'm going to get the resentment over you being so clueless about winning on these invaders.
Hey!
Let me get face. I'm honestly kidding. Come on, let's go.
Thank you, Kurara. Stab. Alright, what commander this time? Balagarzo and Zashin? That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting Balagarzo. I'm still waiting for one of these, for a moment here where Takumi ends up letting it completely slip that he's a time traveler to everybody. Bro's so stupid and loose-lipped that he's... Oh, no, it's Senza. What? Oh, actually, you know what? No, that makes sense. Day 57 is usually when it... And we fought Senza before.
I am Senta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally. And it will destroy you all.
Sorry, Venta, but you bore me.
Prepare yourselves, invaders!
The orbular one has arrived. Oh, well, we're just absorbing him. Well, at least this means, friggin' Vashnus doesn't get it. Just to confirm, I think if I select Tsubasa, it should say that Tsubasa's maxed out. Yep. Do not continue. Thank goodness. Okay, so we've maxed out Tsubasa. Let's do... I don't actually really know who to do here, honestly. I guess, who's a unit that I end up having to use a lot, I feel? Among these units, I should say.
Fine.
You got me.
I'll do it.
Loveless murder, please. Goodbye.
How precious.
Oh, he seems happy about it, at least. Do you think there's anything actually wrong with his other eye? Like, if he took off the eye patch, do you think there'd be something wrong with his other eye? That's a weird question. Managed to clinch our victory. It was already late by the time everything was done, bringing an end to our 57th day. Day 58. Ding.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. I was in the middle of heading to the gym to keep up my new routine. Ah, Nozomi.
Oh, Takumi. Good morning.
Hey, morning.
You seem so nervous.
You just startled me is all. And more honestly, there was a small part of me that wanted to hide the fact that I was going to meet Kyoshika.
How's your whole quest for romance going? It's all everyone's been talking about.
You're with Kyoshika now, right? How do I put this? I guess it's all still kind of a mess.
The way you put it makes it sound like you don't expect that to change.
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How so nosy of me. I shouldn't pry. Your business is private.
Yeah,
Well, good luck. I'm rooting for you. We all are.
thanks. Everyone else seems pretty chill with this, honestly. Her casual will wish is coming off like hollow lip service. Why are you staring? Wait, did you watch that?
1, 2.
One. Huh? You don't seem as on the ball as usual.
She was watching
Kyoshika.
that. Oh no, she was watching that.
That's not possible. It takes one to know one, doesn't it?
Oh
You
no,
can't
she was
just turn
watching
it
that.
around on me.
Enough of your complaints. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She was watching that whole time.
May I ask you something impolite?
What is it?
So Takumi,
Oh,
do you like Lady Nozomi?
Hey!
I knew it, your reaction betrays you. No, you just surprised me. You were surprised because I'm correct, weren't you?
I'm telling you no. What makes you think so anyway?
It just happened to see you talking to Lady Nozomi this morning. And I got the sense you were moonstruck by her.
Moonstruck?
Yeah, that's right. Because I feel a little moonstruck when I'm with you. I get the sense you feel for Lady Nozomi the way I feel for you, Sir Takumi.
What Kyoshika was saying was understandable, but it wasn't true. I wasn't interested in Nozomi romantically. If I did, I wouldn't be caught up in this game. You're imagining things. Kurara had the same misunderstanding, but it's not like that.
I see. But in that case, would you mind if I asked a few questions?
Questions? I'll answer what I can.
Do you like You Girls Are Beautiful Girls more?
I know she's trying to figure out what I really want by asking me about my taste, but between her and Nozomi, I can't tell which one is supposed to be the cute girl and which one is supposed to be the pretty girl. How does she categorize them in her head? Well, I don't need to try and answer correctly. I just need to answer honestly, but I've never thought about it before.
Then think about it now. It's time to confront the truth inside of you that you've been ignoring.
I don't think this is that serious of a question. But if I have to choose, maybe cute. Does that mean she thinks she's a pretty girl?
Well, on to the next question.
There's another?
Yes, another and another, then another and another after that. 4 others after. How about you, Sir Takumi? I'll expose your taste. You'll awaken to all the truths you about yourself that you've been lying to.
Oh god.
Okay, that should be all of them.
It's finally over. She really left no stone unturned. She started with typical questions like, do you prefer to be together all the time or do you like your space? Completely pointless minutia like, do you prefer larger... My brain was numb with exhaustion.
Now I have a very comprehensive understanding. With some conditions notwithstanding, you like...
What kind of defamatory profile did you come up with for me?
No to be ashamed. It's the nature...
Do I get to grill you about your taste while we're at it?
oh.
You don't even need to ask.
Excuse me? Why not?
Well, Sir Takumi, you're the encapsulation of all of my tastes.
Sure I am. I see. Oh. This all started because Hiriko and Takumi died on day 9.
Get
Just
prepared
never
to
forget
be
that,
ready
please.
to give your...
This all started because they died.
1.
I felt relieved. Kyoshika didn't seem interested in dragging out the discussion about Nozomi any further today.
Do you mind if I ask you another question, Sir Takumi?
Not again.
Oh, no. This is more of the... No more this or that questions about your taste in women.
That's fine then.
Okay then. Sir Takumi, do you have some sort of dream?
A dream?
Yes, a dream. Or maybe I should say a goal in life. Something you need to do before you die, or something you feel you were born to do.
A dream? I never really thought about it before, but in terms of goals, I want to survive these 100 days first. After that... Honestly, I have no idea.
I see.
What about you, Kyoshika? What are your dreams or your life's goals?
Calling it a dream might be a
Calling
bit...
it a dream might be a bit much, but I want a family.
Oh.
I know that there's a lot of different ways to be a family, but I want an old-fashioned family, the kind of family you'd see in old anime. We'll get married, have 3 children, and we'd all get along and never stop smiling. We might fight here or there, but we would soon make up, and all the days we're off, we go off on picnics. That's the kind of family I want, the kind of household I want to create.
Kyoshika told me she lived alone with her grandpa for a long time. I don't know how much that plays into her dream of a family, but I'm sure it has some correlation. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that dream comes true for her.
Aha!
We need to get through these 100 days so you can make it happen.
I suppose so.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was just hoping you'd read between the lines.
What do you mean?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Nothing. We're doing an extra practice swings today. What? Why? We want to survive 100 days here, right? Then we must do as much swing as we can. Come on, we begin.
Okay. Ding.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg.
Hey, howdy, Takumi.
I always get scared by you for some reason.
Hey, and howdy yourself.
Hello.
My Vakatsu Chase, how's romance with Kyoshika?
Huh?
Nothing's really changed, but we're still having a good time together, but that's about it.
Boys are so slow.
What do you mean? Kyoshika say something?
Wouldn't you like to know? By the way, have you ever heard of this wise saying? 1 + 1 does not equal 2. Ferocity equals 200. Because together we're 10 times stronger.
Huh? I think your math is a little off.
Oh my god, my bad. I got my wise sayings mixed up. I have so much pro wrestling trivia up here, sometimes I get mixed up.
Hey!
That's crazy.
This is what I meant to say. Some may never be rewarded for putting in the effort, but you can be sure that anyone who was rewarded did put in the effort. These are the words of my spiritual teacher. It's simple but rich in nuance, and it really sticks with you.
Anyway, what are you trying to say exactly?
My lips are sealed.
Huh?
Let's just say the deadbolt is going to be clicking into place shortly. Well, you'll find out sooner. You should look forward to it.
You're scaring me. What did Kyoshika tell you? Wink flying at me from across the table. It was somehow able to physically assault me. The wink just materializes and punched me in the face.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Excellent. Thank you.
After we finished our practice swings, I decided to ask Kyoshika what Moko said yesterday.
Huh?
Hey Kyoshika, Moko said something to me yesterday. It was a faux deep quote about people who have been rewarded putting in effort or something.
Huh?
Do you know what I'm supposed to mean?
Oh, well, good heavens, what could possibly guess? Who could possibly guess? Maybe it's something all shonen protagonists have in common.
I had her dead to rights. I knew Kyoshika was hiding something. Was Moko talking about Kyoshika after all? If she doesn't want to talk about it, then I won't push it. Moko told me I'd understand soon anyway. I'll just wait until I do.
Enough of that. Do you remember what I said earlier about my dream of having a family?
Yeah, of course.
I forgot to ask, but what about you, Sir Takumi? Are you interested in marriage or family or whatever other options there are out there?
I've never really thought about it, but I guess so, yeah.
I see.
But I haven't thought about it as seriously as you have.
Well, many people our age feel similarly to you. I've just been dreaming about a family like that for many years.
She lived alone with her grandfather, who was also her master until he passed away a few years ago. I guess that's more than enough reason to end up wanting a large family.
My master was still in good health when I first realized I had this dream. As I mentioned before, I was training deep in the forest, far from the village. However, I couldn't live completely isolated from the outside world, so a few times each year I went down to the village. When I'd walk through the residential area at dinner time, there was always this delectable smell. It was always accompanied by this happy laughter of the family. Comparing their lives to mine didn't fill me with burning jealousy or anything so dramatic, but I was a little envious. Every single time I went to the village, I'd feel that envy.
Oh.
There was something else that sealed the deal for me. The family wandered into the forest where my master and I lived. I was watching over them to make sure they weren't in any trouble, but nothing bad happened. They were just there to have a picnic. They just happened to walk deep into the forest.
They laid out their blanket and spread out their food without knowing that they were on our training grounds. The place where I went to train every single day had suddenly turned into a picturesque scene of familial joy.
And you're just watching in a tree?
In that moment, I was so envious that I wept a little.
It's just because she's lonely.
That was definitely the exact moment that made me want a family.
But it bears repeating, of course. I love my master and my life with him. Think of it as someone eating a delicious bowl of ramen, just remarking on how nice the curry seems at another table.
I understand perfectly.
My master loved me so much. I worry that it sounds like his love wasn't enough for me.
Don't worry, I hear you loud and clear. I bet Kyoshika got her kind heart from her master. I feel grateful to him for blessing me with someone like her. The other day.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, egg. 1, 2, 3, 4.
By the way, do you know what you want to name your...
We're getting real far in this level. Not at all, do you?
That's what you asked. Bat for boy, limb for...
Do not call a boy Bat. Bat? Is that from something?
Oh, is that my reference too obscure? Does an average manga reader like you not know it? You're still a long path ahead of you, Sir Takumi. I swear I just heard the sound of some kind of meter going down. Oh no, was it tracking your affection?
No.
Are you sure you're not disgusted after that scene where Zoro eats a mud rice ball?
What are you talking about? That disgusted you.
Me, it does disgust you, Sir Takumi. Are you the kind who can eat food that fell on the ground then? Oh, absolutely foul.
What is happening?
Prepare. Be ready to.
Shut up, egg. I got bigger concerns. Nope, fighting time.
In true defense.
Alright. This time makes me feel like I'm being punished for laying my guard down. Well, at least we've been training.
Get monsters. I'm gonna slice you and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry. Beer curry. This is ingredient fetch quest now. Yeah.
Forget about curry. We need to get them away from school. Let's do this together.
That's right. We have no other choice. Everybody ready?
Yes, let's all get through this together. Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your minds of all other thoughts.
Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect the school. And stab. Alright. Is it Valgarzo and oh, hey, it's this again.
Not like this.
Not like this. I still don't believe that everyone's gonna make it to the end of this route.
Yes, they're all eerie and discordant. What a terrible racket.
Not like
They seem to be
this.
coming from the invaders.
Them? Since when can they talk?
Don't listen to them. It's probably just a strategy to confuse us. Focus on protecting the academy. Verily.
Okay. Not like this. I don't want to die. I don't want to fight. Anyways, Valgarzo? Janshin?
Phew. We've fended them off for now. But those voices, they still concern me.
What are these things? Why did they start talking all of a sudden?
They sounded so sad. So scared. You really think it was just a trick?
Looks like we'll have to save this discussion for later. Here comes the next wave.
Did we ever wait a minute. I don't know why I'm only now just thinking about this, but did we ever absorb Tommy and New-Gank? It just now occurs to me that I don't actually remember. I have no idea.
No!
Not like this.
It's all your fault.
More haters and trolls! I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm gonna gobble up their XP!
Shh. Let's get rid of them.
Unfortunately, you
quick.
can't get experience in
They're
this
freaking
game.
me out.
This ain't that kind of game. You don't get experience from fighting.
Was that the last of them?
I think so. No sign of reinforcements either. Veshnus didn't show up this time. And neither did any of the other commanders.
That's rather disappointing.
I never thought they'd just throw mooks at us.
I kind
Yeah.
of feel bad for them. They never really stood a chance, and they kept saying all that weird stuff.
Why? They had nothing to offer. Fighting them was just a chore, without the satisfaction of a clean abode.
Whatever that was about, it's over now. We won!
Heck yeah! Now they know not to mess with the SGU!
Kyoshika? Are you okay?
Sorry? What were you saying?
I
What?
didn't say anything. I was just checking in since you seem to be a little spaced out.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just thinking about my ranking of the worst enemies in shonen manga history.
Sure you were.
You wouldn't believe who number 50 is.
Sure.
Let me stop you right there. And being number 50 would mean they're not even that bad.
Yeah, I was about to say. After that disappointing battle, we had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. At this rate, we'd be able to keep up this momentum all the way to day 100. I still feel like a bunch of people are gonna die.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg.
Huh? Ah.
She's late. That's unusual for her. Scratch that. Must be the first time ever. 5 minutes passed, then 10, but there was no sign of Kyoshika. Usually, I'd barely make it on time, and Kyoshika would be here to greet me, and yet...
I'm tired, training, exhausted, and completely done.
Huh?
So I'm tired of romance and fighting and everything else. I'm quitting this stupid game.
I recalled how Kurara exploded before she stopped coming over for a few days. Is it happening again? No, Kurara stopped coming because she suspected I had feelings for Nozomi. Nothing had happened that would make Kyoshika feel that way. Or at least I didn't think so. So why wasn't she coming then? Realizing worry would get me nowhere, I decided to stop by her room. Kyoshika? You good? Kyoshika? There was no answer even after repeatedly pressing the intercom button. I had a bad feeling as I turned the doorknob. It wasn't locked. I decided to open it. Just then... Kyoshika! Passed out beside the door, breathing heavily. After making sure she had no external injuries, I called for Yugamu since he had medical knowledge. Then I called for Moko because I thought she might have some idea of what happened. 3 of us moved Kyoshika to her bed and stood around her. It's okay, she's just exhausted. She'll be back on her feet in no time after a bit of rest. Exhausted? Looked to me like she was just living her life as usual.
Sorry, this is my fault.
What? How?
Kyoshika asked me to do something just over a week ago.
Huh?
What do you want to talk about anyway?
I was hoping you could train me.
Train you? But you've already been training daily with Takumi. Oh my god, don't tell me you found a passion for pro wrestling.
That's not it. I want special training to become a bride.
Oh dear.
And the other day I questioned Takumi about his taste in women. His profile showed me showed his type as someone who was the polar opposite of myself. She's a cute girl, not a pretty girl. More adept in the kitchen than she is smart, not an airhead.
I'm not sure what that's the complete opposite of you.
I know that just because he has a type, it doesn't mean he can't like me. It's possible he could somehow find himself falling for the complete opposite of his ideal girl.
This girl is a disaster, I'm gonna be real with you.
But still, I want to do everything in my power to end up with him.
She...
I don't want to regret not doing everything I possibly could.
Kyoshika is an absolute disaster.
I like your spirit. I accept. Let me help you.
So you were training her to be a bride?
That's right. Cooking, washing up, and putting on makeup. We even did
I see.
I couldn't take care of my own participants. I'm a failure of a game master.
For the love of murder, don't take it so hard. I told you it's just exhaustion. If that sounds scary, then let's just say she's a bit tired. She'll be fine with a bit of rest.
But...
I'm the one to blame.
Kyoshika!
You alright?
It's not by
Bestie!
accident that you didn't notice I was struggling. Lady Moko, if you'd noticed I was unwell, you would have stopped my training. Or at least you would have suggested we slow down, right? I wanted to avoid that at all costs since my time was winding down. I was very cautious not to let you find out.
But...
Nobody needs to take any blame for this, all right? We could point fingers at anyone, depending on our own interpretation of the situation, but there's really no point.
We're stopping your training. Kyoshika, you need to focus on recovering. No more training with Takumi either. No! If you push yourself any harder, I'm pulling out the red card. I'll drag you off the field myself if I have to. How brutish. But it would be torture to make you waste your time just sleeping, so... Will you look after her, Takumi?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Moko. Okay, Yugami will literally leave two lovebirds to their nest.
Certainly.
They're gone.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What are you apologizing for, Sir Takumi?
Hey!
You were working yourself so hard for me, right? I know we said we should stop trying to find someone to blame, but still. Kyoshika.
I'm sorry. I feel so ashamed. And pitiful.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, not at all. Everything is fine.
There has to be something. Something I can do for Kyoshika.
Huh?
Huh?
What's the matter?
Swear I just heard a voice. I must be imagining things. Don't tell me it was the damn sword. Is that sword actually, like, sentient? Don't tell me it's not just her imagination.
Prepared.
Is that sword actually magical?
How's Kyoshika holding up?
What do you think?
She's good. She had some rice porridge and now she's fast asleep.
Good.
But I'm so unbelievably upset that this happened.
Same. I never thought casually answering those questions would lead to anything like this.
But still, even after everything that went wrong, I don't regret the bride training thing at all.
What do you mean?
Kyoshika absolutely shined whenever we had a session. She was excited to get a little closer to being your ideal woman. I'm just saying she deserved to be able to shine like that.
Right.
Get prepared. Be ready to
Shut up, Egg.
One.
One.
I thought we said not training.
Feels good to sweat again, doesn't it?
Are you sure you're feeling well enough for this?
I'm not worried in the least. I've had plenty of rest, and your rice porridge gave me the perfect injection of nutrients. I feel like I've consumed a magic bean that heals all wounds.
I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but is that supposed to be... I think they're called, like, Senzu Bean? I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but I feel like I've heard of that before. I think I've heard, like, Senzu Bean be mentioned before. I don't really watch stuff like that. Not because I think it's bad or anything, it's because I don't have the attention span for it. I wish I could watch something like that, but I know for a fact I would not be able to pay attention to it. I don't know what to make of that. My efforts to nurse her back to health weren't to thank here. It was all because of Kyoshika's natural stamina and ability to recover. She was back in top form.
I want to apologize again for what the trouble I caused.
Don't. Some of the responsibility falls on me. No, let's not go down that road.
Good idea.
By the way, how would you feel about skipping training tomorrow?
Oh, do you have any other plans? I miss you, but I'll survive.
Oh no, it's something I want to do with you.
With me?
get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg.
Come on, Sir Takumi. Are you going to tell me what we're doing soon, right? Why in the world did you ask me to come to the cafeteria first thing in the morning?
Remember how you asked if there was anything I could do for you when you fainted? You said no, but I heard a voice.
A voice?
I have no idea whose voice it was, but it was saying Nick. Nick. I think it might have meant picnic.
Oh, it's true. I was hoping that once I was good enough at cooking, I'd be able to make us box lunches so we could go on a picnic together. Did my inner voice slip out somehow?
No, I don't think that's what happened, but at any rate, let's do it. Let's bring lunch and go for a picnic.
But I'm still so bad at cooking. So bad that I can't even tell the difference between lettuce, green cabbage, and Napa cabbage.
What is Napa cabbage?
I had no idea some mushrooms were bad for you until Lady Moko told me to.
How many mushrooms have you eaten? We can make lunch together. Never done it before either, but hey, we'll figure it out together.
So, Takumi, I'm surprised you just jump headlong into something without a plan.
I never thought the day would come where you, of all people, would call me on that.
There's no telling what might happen.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, now presenting the Kyoshika and Taki cooking hour. Let's start.
Why won't it turn into a triangle? Why is it sticking to my hands? Is this what started the rice riots of 1918?
Oh, the what?
That reminds me. I heard that with onigiri, the way you prepare the rice is more important than how you shape it.
Why would you bring this up after it's all been cooked? We're too late.
Making lunch went about as well as I imagined it would. Which is to say, not particularly well. But just as expected, or maybe even more so, we had fun. We managed to stumble our way through completing the task of making lunch.
Maybe it's just the scenery, but I'm not getting a picnic vibe.
Really? I'm so happy seeing my dream come true that I could start weeping any moment now.
I'm glad you're enjoying
Why do you-
it, but you have to be exaggerating.
Why does she seem so surprised by the existence of the rice ball in her hand?
Not even in the slightest. Not
No.
even in the slightest.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Sorry. It's just really hitting me. I'm so overjoyed. If you would, I would love to go out like this again. And of course, next time, I'll be better at cooking. And it won't just be us, but our family with 3 kids.
I don't know what to say. Do I just agree? Do I tell her it's going too far? How do I even feel about it? The idea of a little family with B doesn't sound bad. Just imagining it's gonna. There's nothing I can say so long as I haven't worked out my feelings for Kyoshika. I feel so frustrated. Can't help it. Yep. Ding.
Get prepared. Be ready to
Shut up, Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yesterday's picnic had been a good change of pace because Kyoshika's swings today felt sharper than usual.
Oh dear, I can't get over it.
Over what?
Yesterday, even thinking about it now makes me so happy I could cry. I never imagined I'd ever experienced something so joyous in my life. It was simply the best. What was your favorite part of our lunch yesterday, Tsutagami? For myself, it was...
Time had gone by in a flash. There's only 1 week remaining for my time with Kyoshika. The Kyoshika chapter would come to an end by day 75. I need to make my decision soon. I need to find some kind of label for the way I felt about Kyoshika.
I've made up my mind.
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just talking to myself.
Nice.
get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. Today had been our usual day as another day as usual, or so I thought.
I've been waiting for you, so Takumi.
Oh, am I late?
No, I just came too early. The anticipation was making me restless.
Anticipation of what?
So Takumi, will you do the honor of fighting me?
Oh dear. Huh? You mean like sparring?
No, this will be a true battle in some sense. A battle for love.
Hey! What do you mean?
Pardon my selfishness, but my master once told me something. He told me that my partner in my life's journey must be someone stronger than I. So before I tell you how I feel, before I give you my confession, I would like to duel. You tell me how you feel once I make my confession. But first, I'd like to be sure that you're a man who's worthy of my feelings.
Okay.
Alright then, are you prepared?
Yeah, to avoid injuries, we swapped our blades for bamboo swords and then faced off. Time has come. Where'd you pull out the real sword?
Hiya!
Hey!
Take that! And that! Hiya!
Kyoshika was earnest in her swordplay. She wasn't trying to just hand me her confession by throwing the fight. She was serious about winning, but so was I. No matter what my answer might be, I had to seize the win. Sure enough, cried overwhelmed by Kyoshika's offense.
Not bad.
Maybe it's the training.
How promising. Unfortunately, it's not enough.
Deflector to the right. Huh? It happened again. I swear I heard a voice. As directed, I deflected her bamboo sword to the right. Kyoshika had been just about to move in that direction when she lost her balance. Brought my bamboo stick down towards Kyoshika and gently tapped her on the crown of her head. Bonked.
I should have expected as much from you, so Takumi. But you simply directed the motion of my blade. Truly, the softness can conquer might. I know now that my strength is inferior to yours.
That was just luck. Also, I think I'm starting to believe you in your sword sentience. It was all thanks to that voice. But who was it anyway?
Whatever it was, victory is yours, so Takumi. You may have been my opponent, but I'm very proud. Now then, without further ado...
Wait a sec. Reflexively open my mouth to protest. I need a bit more time to think, please.
Fine. 3 days. I'll wait on 3 days. I can't bear to wait any longer.
Hey!
Alright. That's all I could say in the moment. Thanks, Sword. Moko.
Get prepared. Be ready to
Shut up, Egg.
Ah, it's a beautiful day.
Birds are singing, flowers are
You're
blooming.
just saying that.
And I feel like I'm about to
completely
jump into the undying flames.
Oh, is it really? Doesn't it feel like spring to you? Not just from the sky, but from the dust in the air.
Admittedly, I prefer cloudy days. I don't know. I don't even feel like it's depressing. I just feel like it's comforting. Rainy days with dark clouds overcast. Not even dark, but like gray, dark. Just makes it feel comforting to me. I had a feeling she knew what I meant. I knew what she meant. You must have heard from Kyoshika.
Yes, she said she told you.
More accurately, she announced she would confess.
Same difference. Tomato, tomato.
We're not talking about Kurara. That's a matter of perspective, but sure.
Well, do you know how you're going to respond?
No, just like when I was with Kurara, I don't know how to feel about Kyoshika. They're my own emotions, but I can't just pin them down.
You sure are indecisive, Takumi. My heart would have had an answer immediately.
Do people usually know when they really like someone?
If your soul burns hot when you think of them, then you like them. If it doesn't, then you don't. Simple as that. But that's just my own personal definition of what it means to like someone. I hate to say it because it's so cliche, but love comes in all shapes and sizes. There are some people for whom love is defined by how much they want to kill someone. So you'll just have to define what it means for yourself.
Were you just talking about Yugami right now? Define what it means for myself, huh? Ding.
get prepared. Be ready to
Shut up, Egg.
1.
1, 2, 3.
There I was, training with Kyoshika. As if she hadn't just told me the day before yesterday that she would soon confess. Yesterday, Mocha relayed a message from her after our meeting.
Oh, that reminds me. Kyoshika wants to keep training as usual until she confesses. She told me to let you know, since she forgot to mention it.
I was there swinging my sword as per her request. I didn't mind in the least, but I didn't understand one thing. What was on Kyoshika's mind when she made this request? Does she think I'm slow? Play with worry, I asked for myself after our training. Why did you want us to continue our training? I got the impression you might want some distance during this period of uncertainty. It just feels normal. Huh? Like everything's just a routine for now, for you?
No, of course I'm thinking about how you respond to my confession.
But
Right.
I feel like if we just spend a bit more time together, you might come to like me a bit more too. That's only normal, right? Why
Yeah.
are you being so reserved? Has my decision driven us further apart?
Actually, though, I just don't think she just said anything so cute. I'm so embarrassed I couldn't answer properly. I keep getting paranoid this sword's gonna start talking to me more and more. This damn sword is sentient.
prepare. Be ready.
Shut up, Egg. We're almost at the end of this route. Well, I had to say that, and of course a fight happens because of it. Man, I was appalled by how much I let my guard down. Smack my cheeks and fire myself up. Who's gonna die?
So Takumi, shall we depart?
Yeah, no problem. Everybody ready?
Aye, aye, sir. Let's mow these invaders down.
Ooh, don't forget about me. I want to pull off some headshots and get a new high score.
Okay, everybody, here we go. Defensive battle initiate. Here we go. Blood. Anyways. Any commanders? Again, we still haven't seen Valagarzo and Zashin, or whatever her name is. Shashin? Not sir. I'm not sir? Sure. I am sir, technically. Though I don't feel like I'm comfortable with being called sir. That's the size point.
Is it over?
Takumi, look! The Supreme Commander!
Oh, hey, Vashnas. What are you doing here? Oh, it's just your hologram.
barbaric invaders.
How many of your own people have you killed by this
should
point?
consider it an honor that I deign to speak to you like this.
Fashnas.
Surrender, and allow me to devour you.
No.
If you do that, I will make your deaths quick and painless. Continue to defy me, however. And I will do everything in my power to ensure your final moments are filled with unimaginable agony.
Your words are laughable. We will fight tirelessly for the sake of humanity.
That's right. I ain't gonna let myself get eaten by the likes of you.
I see. Then I need not hold myself back, as I indulge in the entertainment this war brings me.
What's she talking about?
I don't know.
Futurum will be at peace when my superior
Oh, hey,
self
Futurum.
ascends to godhood. And only then. And to do that, I must devour all of you and make your power my own.
We actually got to hear Futurum's name in this route.
This war will
Shut up, Freshness.
I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
Help me!
Help me! Oh, my leg!
Eerie, aren't they?
How does it make your skin crawl? You're the murderer. You're the assassin. Voices shouldn't bother you at all.
Yes, very good. The grand finale is drawing near.
Okay, that's
Our
fast.
next battle will be our last. Until next time, vile invaders.
It just occurs to me, Ava's never appeared in this room. Not once has she appeared. She's just not here. After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. The final battle was drawing closer, and not just in our fight with Freshness. I had to extract it. I had to figure out how I felt. Day 73.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. As soon as I woke up, I remember what day it was. This was Kyoshika's final attempt at a victory, a day that she needed me to make an important decision. For better or worse, the Kyoshika chapter comes to a close tomorrow. Yeah, this is the end, but I am going to choose the ending. Once again. The way I feel about Kyoshika is...
Huh.
So Takumi, I've waited so long.
Really? It's just a bit earlier than usual.
I was so nervous I couldn't get to sleep. But I couldn't afford to accidentally fall asleep and miss my moment on a momentous day like today. So I waited here all night. Oh, but I don't have any off-putting body odors. I took a bath with the holy Jumanji soap before I came. It's a grand occasion after all. I wouldn't neglect my personal care.
Doesn't she get rusty if you bathe together?
More importantly, are you prepared? Prepared to receive my confession?
Yes, of course.
Now then, how about the... For the Kyoshika Magadori's confession of love. As you're aware, everything started because I dreamed about you. I was certain my dream meant that our fates were intertwined. Then once this game started and I got to spend time with you, my feelings grew for you with each passing day. They're so intense now that I worry about what happens if it's all for naught.
But no matter how you respond, I will always cherish the time we spent together.
Please don't, like, do anything drastic, like, I swear to God, I've seen you try and do seppuku before.
Whatever
Please
the result
don't.
may be, I will treasure my feelings for you, Sir Takumi. So, here I go. Sir Takumi, I love you. Please go out.
She had tried to overcome her fear and work up some courage, but it didn't seem like it was quite enough. She was on the verge of tears. She managed to do it. She shared her feelings with me. Kyoshika Magadori, the naive girl who was a little too happy-go-lucky. Symbol of energy who somehow makes me smile whenever we're together. Someone who in reality knows the pain of loneliness better than anyone. The way I feel about Kyoshika is... Well, we're gonna get the ending first, but... So, the ending means that I have to be choosing this one. Is it the option that I would normally pick first go around? Probably not, admittedly. As much as she is an amazing character, probably not my style. Anyways, accept. But she is hilarious. just to confirm something. Okay, we're good. Kyoshika, I like you too. Wait, that cannot be. I can't cook, I'm bad at math, and I'm always saying weird things. I'm not good enough. That's not true. I like you. Well then, can I ask you for something? What is it? I've always dreamed of how my confession would go, and I want you to make it a reality. Honestly, I was taken aback by the request, but I'd do anything to make her happy. From now on, I was going to dedicate my life to that goal. Push down my station to go Kyoshika what she wanted to hear.
Let's get married.
What? Just freaking anime looking. Is it right now, okay? A bit of time, that's all I've ever wanted. Oh god, no. Glad you're happy. That means... Yeah. Yep, there we go. Because I already done in a dream. It's supposed to be that way. Back where I meant to be. Like the future that was meant for me had finally become reality. Please take care of Kyoshika. Huh? Huh? What's the matter? Actually, though, I knew it. That voice. No, it couldn't be. Kyoshika was the only one who could hear the Holy Jumonji sword. But I hope that really was what I'd heard just now. If the sword recognized me as worthy man, trust me as with Kyoshika, I'd be happy. I've got this. Ah, here we go. Just then the alarm sounded, almost as if it was trying to test my resolve. We'd survive this for sure. We had no chance against the two of us. In order to secure a happy future for Kyoshika, we'd have to survive till day 100 no matter what it took.
Cursed invaders! We were just getting to the good part.
Sure we were.
Let's go. We can pick up where we left off later.
Huh? Pick up where we left off? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sir Takumi?
You
Probably
are danger. Even if we were always on the same wavelength, we'd still decide we wanted to be together forever. Might take some time, but we do all the things Kyoshika wanted to do. Do whatever it took to give her the memories in life she'd always wanted. Another ending down! Ending 63. Let me write that down. Dream come true 2. Alright. Alright. Before decision. Sorry, Kyoshika. I'm kind of scared the Holy Jumonji sword is going to try and kill us now. That the sword's going to come to life. It's going to start levitating and trying to slash at Takumi. I honestly will not be that surprised if it happens. If this sword comes to life and tries to kill Takumi, it's not going to be that surprising. Let's find out if I'm right. Alright, sword. Give it your best shot. Face me. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kyoshika, I don't feel the same. I see.
Still, I'm glad I fell for you, Sir Takumi. Although there were some nights my feelings kept me awake, I had fun thinking of you. And when we were together, I felt as good as I've ever felt in my entire life.
So, I hope that you will continue to be my friend and comrade.
Okay.
Well then, so be it. I will make my gallant exit and think of how I might make you regret this decision.
Huh.
Ha! Even the Holy Jumonji sword is telling me I'm letting go of a great catch here. Farewell. The next time we meet, I want to see that lovely smile of yours.
Hurts knowing Kyoshika was forcing herself to be cheerful, but I had no right to ask her to do anything differently. Well. Yep, here we go again.
I got rejected.
It's been a while, perfect samurai girl. Stop crying. That mopey face makes you look pathetic and miserable.
But...
I found a nice place. Come with me.
What kind of place? Wait, don't leave me.
I knew I wasn't charming
The friggin' bar? The Moko bar.
The only thing I have going for me is my naivete and my slight perversion.
The friggin' Moko bar. Where is this? I'm going to assume the rec room.
This is out of character for me, so I'll only say it once.
Huh?
Don't worry. You're the dumbest, most clueless girl I've ever met, but you're a good woman. Your presence is enough to light up the room. A woman like you would be the perfect life partner.
Lady Kurata, thank you. That makes me happy. But...
I know. You wish Takumi was the one to say that.
I'm kind of scared that this is gonna end with all the girls trying to, all the girls trying to kill Takumi.
Give us another round.
Where did you even get alcohol? This is a school. There's not even be alcohol for you guys. Anyways.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. There's no need for me to rush this morning. I didn't have to get dressed or head to the gym. Not only did I not need to, but it was a bad idea. It just made me feel like I was dwelling in the past. I felt the same way I did after my time with Kurara. I don't regret not choosing Kyoshika. It was just about being true to my feelings. If doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice, then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful. Same way I did with Kurara. That only goes for the mix of emotions inside of me. What's different is that I'm still thinking about Kyoshika's face, her cheery voice. I'd literally just finished telling myself I made the right choice. But 1 second later, here I am anxiously wondering if I was actually wrong. Well, time for the final challenger.
Get ready. Prepare. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. Tsubasa chapter begins tomorrow. Honestly, there isn't enough time for me to fully get over Kyoshika, but that's not Tsubasa's problem. And he pulled together. Who's there? Uh-oh.
It's only been a day since I last saw you, but I feel like it's been much longer.
Kyoshika? What's the matter?
Oh, you're just too kind, Sir Takumi. I was worried you might be hung up on me during your time with Lady Tsubasa when it starts tomorrow. So why don't we train one last time?
Really?
With the final swing of your blade, you can put your time with me behind you. Wield your sword with the intention of letting me go. If you do that, I'm sure you'll feel better in the morning.
You might be right.
Besides, I know I got impatient and confessed early, but my allotted time with you lasts until the end of the day, so I thought I might as well ask. Also, I just feel like training together one last time is more my style. It certainly beats letting things go end so uneasily after getting turned down. How about it?
I mean, I had no reason to turn her down, aside from the fact that I was getting a little choked up, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One.
I can't.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2. The Tsubasa chapter begins tomorrow. Alright, the final challenger. Oh boy. We have completely glossed over any important detail, like story details this entire route, just so we can hang out with the 3 girls.
Get ready. Prepare. Be ready to.
Tsubasa chapter begins today. Tsubasa will be making her move from now on until day 100, feeling positive. I know my time with Tsubasa will be as unforgettable as my time with Kurara and Kyoshika, and I need to be upfront and open with her to make that happen. I stuck to that determination as I committed to making this alarm clock. It'd be the same determination that I would insert the screws in the right place, and slot the screwdriver and tie him down. I'm going to confront this project head on. Huh? Wait, how'd I get here? Happened this morning. No sooner than I'd resolved myself to commit.
Hey, let's make the best of our time together, okay?
Tsubasa, come to my room. Yeah, of course.
I know I just got here, but can I tell you something? Or, like, warn you?
Warn me?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of telling you how committed I am, so I guess it's closer to a warning.
I'm not sure I follow, but go ahead.
Thanks, so I had the same dreams as Kurara and Kyoshika, so of course you've been on my mind, but I'm not feeling quite as proactive or, like, looking to marry you like they were. I guess I just want to spend our 25 days together and make some nice memories.
Alright. Felt a little let down, given that I just resolved myself to giving this an earnest shot, but it wasn't like I was going to demand that she take this seriously and try and make me fall in love with her. That wasn't what I wanted anyway.
Anyway, I came up with my own idea for what we can do during our time, so come with me.
Clock. So here we are. Tsubasa told me that anything too romantic would make her feel embarrassed. So she suggested we just do a little tinkering with machinery together. Apparently she will continue working on some massive complicated machine. What? That is a jet engine, madam. Meanwhile, on her recommendation, I started making an alarm clock as a beginner project. We worked quietly. In total, utter silence, actually.
Oh, sorry. I was so focused time just completely got away from me. How long have we been at this?
Almost 2 hours, I think.
Yikes. Sorry. Everything else disappears when I'm working with machines. How's yours coming along?
It's not. I'm painfully aware of how inept I am at all this.
Really? But the fun part of doing this is pushing on until you finally get done. Don't let this put you off. Let's give it another try tomorrow.
Sure. Catch you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, see you. And again, I know we don't have much time together, but I hope we can have fun.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Get prepared. Be ready.
Shut up, Egg. I'm trying to fix this alarm clock. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. With her was maybe a stretch. We were basically just occupying the same space. Still, even that was enough to make me a bit nervous. I was alone with a girl who had feelings for me. Straightened my posture more so than when I was alone. Worried that if I was coming off as unnatural. As we continued to work, my self-consciousness gradually faded away.
By the way, I want details.
Huh? About what?
About what's gone down so far in this game of romance. How'd things with Kurara and Kyoshika go? Of course, you don't have to tell me anything that's private.
Right. Wasn't sure what I could tell her. It wasn't that I didn't know what was private and what was fair game, but I had a feeling that I wouldn't be able to accurately express our experiences or my feelings no matter how I summed it up. But I couldn't exactly tell her that, so despite my discomfort, I gave her a rough down of my time with Kurara and Kyoshika.
Wow, that's crazy. I did hear the rumors, but those two are seriously intense about it. Like I told you though, I can never do anything like that.
Right. I can't really imagine you being like that either somehow. That reminds me, can I ask if you've ever been in love?
Huh? In love?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, that's not it. I'm just not totally sure if I could really call it love.
That's fine. Let me hear it. I don't mind if it's not exactly love.
Okay then. It's so totally typical, right? I admired an upperclassman from afar. I thought he was so cool.
Oh, like the kind of thing that happens in a manga.
Yeah, that's about it, honestly.
Oh. Yeah, that probably doesn't count.
See, I told you. Basically, I've never been in love before. That's why I can't be as intense as Kurara or Kyoshika, even though I am a straightforward person. But I guess I do sometimes have hearings or whatever. Who cares, right? Well, chatting like this was a nice change of pace. Let's get back to it.
Right.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today.
By the way...
Yeah?
What are you making there anyway?
Yeah, I am very curious. Why are you making a jet engine? I hadn't had a chance to ask until now.
Oh, it's an engine. A pretty big one.
Right. It was indeed a pretty big engine. For what? But why?
It's a long story. I told you that my grandpa got me into mechanics, right?
Sounds familiar. I did remember hearing about it, but I couldn't remember if it was before or after I left through time. My answer sounded a little vague due to my hesitation, but Tsubasa continued on, seemingly not noticing.
My grandpa runs a workshop, so mostly we focus on cars, but we do some other stuff too.
I think she actually did tell us. I think she told us on day one of us being here. Like when everyone first met each other in the classroom. I think we did know.
Electric massagers for dogs, specialized dishwashers for wine glasses.
Wow, that's an extensive portfolio. Why is it all so niche?
But since you guessed why I'm working on an engine specifically, I'm kind of testing myself to see what I can do.
Huh? What do you mean?
My grandpa's crazy for machinery just like me, if not more so. He used to spend every spare minute trying to make something new. He made one of these just for fun.
For fun?
I wanted to keep up with him, so I tried making one before based on what I'd seen of his work, but I failed. But it's been a few years, so I think I might be able to pull it off now. So that's what I mean by testing myself.
I see. I hope it works out.
Right? Since I'm going to all the effort. Don't give up on your alarm clock either. Keep going until it's done.
My progress as of late was horrendous. Honestly, I felt like scrapping the whole thing since yesterday. Maybe she could tell. I'll do what I can.
That sounds like quitter talk to me. Anyway, all this talking is making me tired. Why don't we have some tea before we get back to work?
Then I'll just...
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Why is your teapot golden? Sorry.
Me too. Let's forget the tea.
Why is your teapot golden? Yeah. Quickly pulled her hands away and resumed working. I was thirsty, so if tea had honestly sounded good, I was too embarrassed to say anything now. Thank you, you too.
Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg. Some of our tools clattered, as if to drown out the silence. I got used to both being with Tsubasa and being with her in silence. I didn't feel the itch to fill it with small talk. If we happened to come up with a topic, we'd chat as we worked or take a break, and change things up with some conversation. We follow our rhythm in this tacit understanding.
By the way...
I was the one initiating conversation this time. You're still prone to puking easily, right?
Yeah, why'd you ask?
I just realized you haven't had any instance since we started hanging out. Is it because of working with machines relaxes you?
Oh, is that what it looks like? I'm actually so nervous that I'm really struggling to keep it down.
For real?
I'm just playing. I'm not saying I'm not a little nervous about this whole love game thing, but I don't feel pukey at all. Maybe romantic stuff doesn't trigger it.
Oh, I sure hope that's the case. By the way, has it always been a problem for you? The whole getting sick from being nervous or from emotional things?
Not exactly. There is a pretty clear trigger. My mom is what you'd call a tiger mom. I had lessons from morning until night when I was a kid. I spent every day studying. Back then, I thought this was normal, and I was desperate to meet her expectations. But I guess I just didn't have it in me. I'm a really average girl. Even if I tried to cut down on my sleeping hours, I was working myself to the bone just to barely keep up. Sure enough, everything I was holding back came exploding out of me. How do you mean? I was taking piano lessons, but on stage during my recital, I suddenly got so incredibly nauseous. I threw up all over the keys. Ever since then, I've had this sensitive stomach. Oh, but I didn't suffer on forever after that. My mom must have felt bad because she switched to a more independent approach for my education. After that, I started going to Grandpa's workshop and fell in love with machinery. Sorry, I didn't think it would be such a heavy story. Oh no, it's totally fine. It actually happens quite often. Besides, I'm thankful it did. If it hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten so obsessed with machines, right? Right. That's true, but it's still sad. Yeah. 20 days remain.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg.
Good morning!
Hello,
Feeling
Teacher
good?
Moko.
What's with all this energy?
Come on, we've met so many times now. You know I have to mix it up and keep it fresh.
Right.
But, well, everybody knows victory and celebration comes after stagnation and frustration. Let's just get right into the same old, same old. Anyway, how goes the romance with Tsubasa?
Right.
Oh, but I seriously can't take it anymore. You're going to tell me it doesn't feel romantic at all, right? But as you spend time together, you'll develop an attraction that you just can't slow down till the very last moment. How many times is this now, anyway?
I don't know if that's how this one's going to turn out. She's right about the part where things don't feel romantic with Tsubasa right now, but...
Stop that! I know everything! You gotta respect a girl's intuition.
Hey, Moko, aren't you being a little weird today?
Huh?
What?
Every fat man has days like these. You don't need me to spell it out for you, do you? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm so not in the mood right now, so let's just wrap this up.
What now?
Even though your predictability is so totally boring, I'm an ally to all the women out there looking for love, so... I've done a little string pulling to get you two moving along a little. You should really be looking forward to tomorrow.
What have you done? String pulling?
Oh my god, so not easy dealing with you slow burn types.
Oh god. What is she doing? Moko included. Moko, what did you do? Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this.
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
Shut up, Egg. Shut.
Hey, maybe let's not do this. It's not really either of our styles.
Yeah. This is what Moko meant by pulling strings.
I know you guys aren't pool dance party people, but... There's a reason cliches never die, okay? They work. Just have a fun little pool date for me.
Encouraged by Moko during their meeting yesterday, Tsubasa invited me to the pool, but made sure I knew it wasn't her idea. Tsubasa was always wearing her work clothes, but now she's in a swimsuit at the pool. That's a bit...
I guess since we're here now, we might as well make the best of it. What should we do? Oh, I know. Want to race across the pool?
Hey, that sounds pretty good. But let me warn you, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
I don't usually see you this confident. No, I definitely want to race you.
Alright. Does that mean you're good to go?
That's for me to know, and for you to find out. Okay, loser has to do whatever the winner says.
Anything goes.
Anything reasonable, at least. If you want to do it yourself, you can't ask for it.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright then, here goes.
I was hardly uniquely gifted, but I always enjoyed swimming. Part of it was because I could always swim faster than most. But the fun for me was the way it wasn't just about whipping your arms around as fast as possible. You have to think about how to effectively displace the water out the angle of your arms, your agility, the shape you make with your palms. Swimming with all of those factors in mind and maximize the joy of the trial and error experience. Other sports don't give you the sensation of steering yourself like that. It had been a while since I last swam seriously, but I was feeling sharp. Maybe I was just being overly competitive. Pulled out Tsubasa and touched the opposite edge of the pool. Then I raised my head.
What?
What?
I win!
Come on now. You were crazy fast.
Didn't I tell you? I had swimming lessons as a kid. I wasn't any good at piano or algebra, but I was great at swimming.
Oh, great.
You never mentioned that.
Well, I won.
Gosh dang it. So I was gonna have to obey one of Tsubasa's demands, no questions asked. Oh boy. What problem we having here today? Knowing Tsubasa, it might not be that bad. Shut up, Egg. Might not be that bad considering it's Tsubasa, but... The pool day yesterday must have been a good change of pace. My head felt clearer than usual, and Tsubasa seemed to be in a good mood too. But even if the gears were turning in my brain, I felt like I was trying to solve a calculus problem without knowing my formulas.
Are you stuck?
What was the punishment? Yeah, big time. I feel like things were going pretty good, but I can't get these gears to mesh right.
I wonder what's wrong. Let me take a look.
Oh, of course! This one's tricky. It looks like the gears are angled wrong, but they're stuck because the exterior is warped. Let me borrow it.
Sure.
She took my half-finished alarm clock, and with the dexterity of someone who'd done it a dozen times before, she finished the alarm clock in no time at all. You're incredible, Tsubasa. I was genuinely thankful, but at the same time, I felt kind of an emptiness seeing all my hard work rendered irrelevant.
I'm sorry. There's no point if I just do it. I'll put it back to how it was.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not. Enjoying it comes from the feeling you get when you build something with your own two hands and it actually works.
She barely finished her sentence before she moved so effortlessly that it was like she was rewinding time. And suddenly my alarm clock was back to where it was when I'd gotten stuck.
Okay, now you try.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing you got this far on your own. You'll be done by tomorrow.
I don't know about that, but I sure hope. What is it?
Well, we got a little too close just now when you showed me your project.
That's your fault. Are you alright?
I'm just messing with you.
Stop that. It feels too real. She's funny.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg. Tick-tock.
That's amazing. I'm feeling a little emotional.
Come on, it's laying it on thick. Actually, same here. I guess the place where I got stuck yesterday was a bottleneck of sorts. In the span of 2 days, I made huge progress on my alarm clock, and before I knew it, it was almost done. Then it all just came together and I was finished. Now it's hardly taking each second away. I was sure there was no way someone as vast with machines as me would ever get this done, but I guess anything's possible.
Heaven, because you worked hard, Takumi. Seriously, you're awesome. Someone who's non-machinery building an alarm clock from scratch like this, like someone who sucks at sports doing this 50-meter dash in 6 seconds.
Now you're really laying it on thick.
You please show me up. I need to get to work.
How much longer until you're done with that big thing?
If nothing goes wrong, maybe 10 days. I'd be happy if it was done by day 95.
Right, well, if my clock is done and I don't have a project to work on anymore, why don't I help you out if there's anything I can do?
Oh, it'd be super helpful. Do you mind?
Not at all. I need some way to pay you back, so this is perfect.
Huh? Pay me back for what?
Well, I wasn't exactly obsessing over it. I had felt insecure about how bad I was with machinery. You helped me get over that, Tsubasa, so I owe you one.
So your turn to exaggerate now?
Are you messing with me again?
Yeah, just joking. You're making me get all embarrassed.
Right, fair enough. She is joking, right? I don't know at this point. Ding.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg.
Are you alright? Is anything bothering you?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Today I'm starting work on a complicated piece of machinery for my first assignment as Tsubasa's assistant. Well, calling it work is being generous. I was just tightening screws on completely unfamiliar parts and filing them things down. Help is help, I suppose. It was simple stuff that anyone could do, but still. Keep my hands busy calmed me down. I wasn't bothered even by the protected silence. Protracted.
Hey,
Tsubasa started to speak as she kept working.
this is nice, isn't it? The way the silence doesn't even feel awkward.
Oh, I was just thinking the same thing.
We're on the same wavelength.
No.
For real.
Day 5.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg.
Hello and
Hello.
good day. I have to say it's so wonderful to be alive.
Thank you, Moko.
What's up with you?
Nothing really. I just realized the world's a beautiful place in all its simplicity. Bright smiles on faces and shining stars in the sky are just easy to understand symbols of the very beauty of the world itself. This world's so beautiful it's worth living in without reservations. No, it's just so beautiful you have to honor it by living unfettered.
Hey!
Did something happen to her? Was there something that made you have this realization, or...
You can't ask an innocent girl strange questions like that.
Strange questions.
Don't you understand anything? I'm free. No more constipation.
Oh. This is a big reveal, really? So that's why she was so moody to our last time?
By the way, I don't ask me. I was a little backed up, so I might have been a tad crabby. You're not upset, are you? I'm so sorry.
I'm not, just glad to hear everything's worked out. I'm even glad she seems normal today.
Anyway, how goes it? How's your time with Tsubasa?
It's fun. Maybe you heard from Tsubasa, but I finished my alarm clock. And since yesterday, I've been helping with her engine she's making.
Oh my, oh my.
Hey!
I know Smoking smirking and regretted saying as much as I did.
I can really tell you're having a lot of fun with Tsubasa. But how are things going in the romance department? Do you like her?
Hey!
Well, I could.
You still don't know?
Yeah.
The way you can't answer immediately is one of your weak points, but it's also one of the nice things about you.
I don't consider that nice.
Oh, don't be like that. If you can't answer immediately, it means you're not giving a half-hearted answer either. People are surprisingly prone to letting themselves get swept up in their emotions. Especially the LOVE, right? It's nice that you don't fall into those cliches.
I guess.
But, well, that's assuming you make a decision when the time comes, of course. For better or for worse, you have 15 days left at the school and with Tsubasa. Go get him, Tiger.
Got it. I'll go and get him as best I can.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. Why does she look panicked? Today I'm working on the engine with Tsubasa again. Tsubasa's engine is looking like it might be done ahead of schedule, though I doubt it has anything to do with my assistance. She was expecting to be done by day 95, but it looks like it'll only take 2 or 3 more days.
By the way...
I casually struck up conversation. This is your second time making this engine, right? You said you failed the last time. Did you already finish the part that gave you trouble last time?
Oh, right. I guess I did explain it like that.
Did I misunderstand something?
Not exactly. I was just choosing my words carefully. This is my second time making one of these, but the last time didn't fail because I couldn't actually do it.
What does that mean?
In short, the problem I had were all mental. I didn't encounter any major obstacles or anything, but as I got closer to completion, I started to wonder if I could really make one as well as my grandpa could. And if I'd be letting him down if I messed up after all the support he gave me. I just got more and more anxious and scared. And as I got closer to completing it, I froze. I got so insanely nauseous too. In the end, I just lied and said I got bored of it. And gave up. Oh. Subasa's issues with nausea stem all from the expectation and pressure that she's felt from all sides. That trauma corrupted the one thing that gave her peace. But I think it's gonna be okay this time. It was around this point in the project last time when I was overcome by the nausea. This time, there's no sign of it at all. I feel like I'll finally be able to do what my old sad self couldn't. I see. You have gotten stronger too. We can do this. Yeah, we sure can. No matter where the chips may fall when it comes to the love between Tsubasa and I, or whatever I decide to do going forward, I really, really want Tsubasa to be able to finish this engine. Another day.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Shut up, Egg. Went out of the main entrance and head for the parking lot as usual. Blue sky filled my vision, a comfortable breeze grazed my cheek, but the very next moment I felt a strange presence behind me. I wanted to see something that made me dot my eyes. Oh, hey, Dalsha.
You and Vedas truly do resemble us in some ways.
Is this a commander? But how? We should have killed them all. Takumi, get away from him! Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. How do you get on the premise without the alarm sounding?
Alarm? What are you talking about?
Don't tell me he went straight to the undying flames. Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions.
I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. She ordered me to take this place out at once. I merely wish to know who all of you are. I shall wait for you to prepare to battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons.
With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the other commanders. Whatever's going on. Let everyone know and we'll initiate a defensive battle ASAP. No. No stab. Not this time. And you don't get to do it either. Hey, Dalsha. I'm really not scared of you, ever. Excuse me.
Not bad.
What a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves.
His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him.
It seems like that may be his ability. That might be what got him to the wall of fire.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Damn it! I hate work without pay.
Back.
Let's make this quick.
Incoming. Up. Ah.
I get the gist of what you're all about.
Huh? He de-transformed. Why? Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now.
Actually. My vision lurched. There was a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I've been back. Oh, great! Thanks! Thanks, asshole! It's been a while since he's done that. I'm pretty sure he only did that back on the first route, the second scenario route. I'm pretty sure he only did that back then. This is the first time in a long time he's chosen to do that. I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it had been bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and endlessly a drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then it all suddenly eased up. I found myself awake.
Takumi! Thank God you're awake. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little confused about what happened.
Well, he suddenly lopped off your head. Of course, we brought you right back with the revival mech right away, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to bed.
Have you been with me the whole time, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I thought someone should stay with you just in case something happened. Wait, that's right. What happened to the Dalsha? What happened in the fight after I was gone? After he killed you, he just left. He said he'd be back soon. What do you mean? I have no idea, but I can tell you what he said before he left.
According to what Tsubasa told me, Dalsha was the father of the Squad 1 commander Mervram. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Veshnes. I see. How's everyone else doing?
Because he's such a strong enemy, they're all working to think up a plan. They're in the cafeteria as we speak. If you're feeling okay, we should go too.
Sure, okay. We can't make the poison because we don't have Ava.
Oh dear, are you okay?
Yeah, all good to go. Anyway, have we come up with any ideas for defeating Dalsha yet? Just now, actually. Let me hear it. I hate to repeat myself, but apparently Yugami will be collecting blood samples from the commanders for research at some point during all of our previous battles. Never mind, we're good to go. As a result, he effectively developed a poison that was effective on invaders. So we're using that poison. A new and improved version, to be precise. I'll be tirelessly working on the new formula until Dalsha comes back.
Yugami, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but still.
It'll be quite heartening to have you as my assistant. What should the rest of us do? I don't mean to abandon everyone, but all I can suggest is that you stay vigilant and prepare. Other than that, live your lives as usual without regret. The day he comes back might be our final day alive. Without any guarantees we'd be able to win, we quietly went our separate way. I went back to my room, but soon found myself with nothing to do. Decided to head to the parking lot as usual. Had to check with Tsubasa to see whether we'd be continuing our work, but unsurprisingly, she was already there working away. I gave her a quick hello and joined in. We've been through so much the past few days, so the vibe between us, well, it was obviously a little different. I was completely preoccupied with thoughts of Dalsha. Either Tsubasa was in the same situation or could sense what I was thinking, because we worked at a slower pace than usual. Why am I doing this whole romance thing anyway? I tried to push the thought back down. It wasn't the time to be thinking about this. It's too late to be asking this now. Way, way too late. I looked over at Tsubasa in hopes of clearing my mind with small talk. But then... Huh? It was so subtle I thought I was seeing things, but... The massive engine Tsubasa was building was tilted. Or more accurately, tilting. I was certain that at this rate, it would tip over and crush Tsubasa. Tsubasa didn't seem to have any idea. Tsubasa! I stamped my foot on the ground, trying to force something out of my throat.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, that's not enough impact to mess up an engine like this.
I was asking about you.
Oh. Right. I'm completely...
Tsubasa?
Sorry. I'm getting a bit sick.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry, I must be stressed over the whole Dalsha thing.
We should stop for the day.
Good idea.
She's nervous because of Dalsha. Fair enough. She'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I repeated these reassurances in my head, knowing somewhere deep down that I was avoiding the reality of the situation. Very nice. Ding.
Get ready for you. Step.
Shut up, Egg. I felt a strange tension, an ominous feeling. Why did Tsubasa throw up? She was doing so well. I know she said she was nervous because of Dalsha, but it could very well be because she was too close to me when she fell down. Whatever was causing it, should be good now, right? Tsubasa? Hey, you're early at it. You're at it early today. No uneasy or anxious feelings here. I tried to convince myself everything was okay as I greeted her as nonchalantly as I could.
Oh, morning. Sorry about all that mess yesterday.
Already at her station, Tsubasa responded to me rather playfully. She seems fine. There really isn't anything for me to worry about. Are you okay?
Sorry, stay there.
I reflexively taken a step forward, but I moved back.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to tell you something you really aren't gonna want to hear.
Huh?
I know myself enough to know the real reason I'm getting sick. It's your fault, Takumi. Maybe fault isn't the right word. I guess it's thanks to you. No, that's not quite right either. But you're the reason for sure.
What do you mean?
It's embarrassing, but I think I like you more than I did before. Honestly, I was a bit nervous and nauseous being with you before, but
oh dear.
it was never this strong, but the more I like you, the more nervous I get. And after what happened yesterday, it's just not stopping. Even just being near you.
Wait. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer when someone tells you their affection for you is making them sick? I have no clue. All you do is give a half-hearted acknowledgement. Right. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. But what do we do now? She's sick just being in the same room as me. We won't be able to work properly like this. It might even keep her from being able to finish the engine she started building as a means of proving to herself that she's stronger now. I don't want that to happen. I want her to finish it no matter what. I want her to break free of the past. Which means my decision is clear. Let's stop working together. If there's anything I can help you with, I can work on it in my room.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
Ugh.
I don't want to give up now. Not on this engine and not on you. But the old me might have given up on one, maybe even both of them, but I want change. So let me keep doing things the way we've been doing them. Are you going to be able to keep going, though? Of course. Sure, I'll feel nauseous, but that doesn't mean I can't work. But fine, then I'm going to use the ace up my sleeve. My prize for our 25-meter swing race. I get to make one demand of you. Oh, damn. Why are you being so stubborn?
I told you, right? I want to change.
She really did have the ace up her sleeve. I mean, if that's what you want. I couldn't turn her down, not to mention she wants to change. The assertiveness of her demand proved that she had already moved beyond the timid Tsubasa of long ago in my eyes. All that was left for her to prove to herself that all that was left was for her to prove to herself that she'd changed. Ding.
The time it's been 12 then.
Shut up, Egg.
All right, let's get to it.
We're actually going to go ahead and end it here today. I know it's a little early, but I'm just feeling like now is a good time. So, we'll go ahead and end it here for today and continue on next time. We'll probably end the route, I get the feeling, next time. In which case, oh boy, we're going to be going as far back as possible then after that. But we'll have to wait for that later. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all later. Peace.